in the early level 1 that he makes the invade onto the red buff and starts laying down those traps to figure out where this Rek'Sai is so he can be as obnoxious this game.
Well, how things have changed over the course of the week, and we start.
It's definitely been set a little bit further behind, not just by the red buff, but just back up to yes, difference. Crazy's in trouble.
Got a little bit too far. He flashed with the javelin, had already made its mark, and it's another pounce. And there is first blood for Swift.
Crazy was smart to juke back the last.
Given QG this early game edge. TNCT goes in, and he finds Athena quick.
Yep, that will be a very, very quick kill for Swift there.
Ultimate on Alistair, but Crazy he's done.
Alright, headbutt goes in. He's going to get knocked up as well. Even the Grand Challenge being used just for some sustain under the tank.
There's going to be an Italy in there.
One javelin, and it's going to be lights out for that Varus as well. He looks to want to come forward a little bit. That might have actually worked against him. All chains of corruption to slow them up there as well. And that will have the intended effect. They're not able to get close enough as well. Pillar of Frost coming up, or Filth in this case. It may as well be Giant Growth being used by Doinby. And he's going to get exhausted too. ESC coming forward. They want this one badly. Doinby does drop down as well, but it's traded away because there's still the Swift factor. He's still there doing some serious work, and Ares
to both opt into mid to late game team fights. So we might see some more attention up top.
Swift going towards Crazy there as well, and V already opening things up with a bit of damage. It's just as easy as that. That's the 5th kill.
Chance.
And Ares also got out with Spirit Rush. He can't come towards the top side. Crazy's going to go down. That thing is for certain. But now QG might actually decide to...
What is Ever achieving while the team continues to return and go back to the top lane, get the easy kill on Rise? The answer so far has been nothing. Finally, they're creating some pressure around bot. They're looking for a pick on TNT.
TNT is exhausting. There's a flash being burned, but it's going to be the Unburrowed just under him. He will be caught here. Easy as you like, and ESC finally starting to get their head above the water, but the tide is rising. Baron now going to be taken away. QG will work this one down oh so quickly.
I'll just slow down a little bit. Only 15 minutes into it's just the Rift Herald. Dragon now. They may not even get a hope and a prayer to pick up one later. So they'll take it, but they do not want to give up any other turrets.
I just had some flashbacks to old pre-reworked Italy there, as Athena surely did, taking about...
Stopped there being a second auto attack to take him down, kept himself alive, and then Loka managed to buy space.
Oh my. Swift now failing his flash here as he tries to get out of the pit, and it's not going to be long before he is converged upon. QG now starting to make some errors, stumbling a little bit as Doinby is going to be caught by the chains of corruptions. Oh, the knock-up onto 2 is just perfect, and Ares is going to make life very, very hard for V, who at least can dash away. That's 2 down for QG, and there's the snipe finish. Athena with the double kill.
Athena makes it happen with the quiver, and that was a much better, well-fought team fight. Crucially, this was the sort of fight that actually was happening right at the tail end of game 1. Shame about the 10,000 gold lead that made it all.
That snipe he was able to accomplish earlier.
QG now getting a little bit close for comfort here as V has found Crazy. They're going to do Crazy, finally deciding it's his time to fight. But is it too early, or are there too many people involved? That might be the latter here. The Grand Challenge was activated and completed. V getting some help back now. Chains of Corruption went towards Doinby, but there's a knock-up on towards 2. QG now fighting back. Team fighting, definitely their forte, and they're showing it here in true form.
The 4v4 beginning with the face check.
Indeed, and with 3 members down still on the side of Ever, Swift checks a little bit face forward, and Loken will plant a bomb right in front of him. Swift and Doinby are a little low here, but they can collapse in, and in goes TCT.
Flash pulverize, the headbutt was beautiful. I think he goes back over the wall. Now Loken will probably be able to get away with this for the most part. But guys, notice that as well, of course, that we did see Swift destroy that tunnel because Ares was dead. He wouldn't be able to void rush back towards his Baron that QG had taken away.
Tana understands she can't go anywhere near that objective just now. Starting to walk over, Rise is far away, 3,500 health. This should be a QG Baron.
No problem at all. 26 minutes into the game. Ever poking their noses around, looking to see if they can get a pick. There's the pillar. It's on to TCT, and Doinby a little low. Can they finish it? They can.
1 kill. They could continue going. They don't quite have the vision, though.
You can see that lead turning around. Crazy takes a big calling, and TCT's around the side, making trouble again.
They've managed to hold him up for a while. He's been forced to use that unbreakable will now, taking a lot of damage, but it really doesn't seem to leave a mark as he's trying to. That is a very big cow, and he's able to walk away. But Crazy there will finally put the damage down on towards him here. Responding here as well, and do note actually it's the Death's Dance being picked up for Athena here as well.
Yeah, they're not so far behind on the gold game either, as Loken jumps in for TNT, and that's all she wrote.
That was very, very quick there as well. And you can see there's
big as it is, has not been as useful in the last 15 minutes, or last 10 minutes, I should say. Inhibitor number 1 goes down, and surprise, surprise.
Double AD, including a Tristana, a wrecking turret. QG have to make the big initiate now. Who's it going to be, though? Because another one's going down.
The poke is really hurting him. This siege composition for ESC is just massive, and Swift is forced to use the Sonyas. It's a Culling coming out from Swift, but it's Culling coming out from TNT, but Swift is almost caught there by the exhaust. TCT soaking damage for no reason, no follow-up available, and ESC looks like they can't be stopped.
This is a team that was on the back foot, 3 minutes ago, and the game is over. Double AD and Trundle is disgusting in the pushing game, and they've just pushed everything.
This is going to be it. The Nexus now being contested as QG are trying to hold on as much as they can. Grand Challenge coming down. Ares will still survive through that, though. And look at this. TNT is out towards the edge. Doomby as well. So QG holding on for the moment.
It's all Swift. He's got to stay alive. No, he can't do it.
And the Nexus will fall.
Crazy does it out of nowhere. He was 0-5, I believe. Now suddenly 4-5. They finish off the game. Execution heavy is what we called the Varus comp here, but the moment they got the pick, the hero was Loken. Remember, just chilling in bot lane farming. Suddenly with 380 items, Rocket jumps in, Forgiven style, picks up a kill. They break the base, they take an inhibitor. One more mistake.